What's up? It's your boy Michael Faze coming to you live from the Faze Cave. And on today's video, we got something really exciting. We get to check out DOOMSDAY Serum, which is by Fragment Audio. It's a really dope pack. If you're looking to make hardstyle, raw style, freestyle, UK hardcore, some hard dubstep, maybe even some hardstyle, this is definitely the pack for you. Now, I just want to take some time to say thank you to Fragment Audio, who is the sponsor for this video. One dab for you guys, one time. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me to be working with you guys. They're a really awesome sample company. I use a lot of their presets in my tracks, and I can't wait to go through some of these presets with you. In this pack, you get 109 presets. That is a crazy amount of presets just for any one hard dance producer to be using in their track. There's so many options and so many great sounds in this pack, and we're gonna check some of them out right now. Since there's 109 presets that come with this pack, we're just gonna scroll through a few of my favorite presets so you guys can get the idea of what you can make with this. The first patch is called Bass Sigh, which is pretty dope. It sounds like this. You can already hear by that drive, it's freaking dope. The next one is Bass Reverse. Sounds like this. Now try layering that with a dubstep kick and you got yourself a really nice reverse bass kick. Next up, we got drum kick Anger. Sounds like this. It's really dope. We also got Euphoric. Such a dope kick, and it makes for a really good breakdown kick, and even a climax kick if you use the proper settings and mash it up with another kick to layer it as a sample. Another one of the good, awesome kicks is a hardcore kick 1. Sounds like this. Really reminds me of that neophyte style, and it's really great to layer too. Having a lot of fun messing with that one. And hardcore kick 2. As you can already hear the Sub-Zero influence in there. And then we have hardcore kick 8. That one is just mean and in your face. And it's surprising to hear these kind of kicks coming from Serum. And I can tell that these guys spent so much time on this. This is a really dope pack so far. Now, next kick we're gonna go to is the layer mid, which I think is actually really essential when you're making your own kicks to have separate layers. So I'm really glad that they separated them in layers too for you to use. This is what it sounds like. And then we have the Sigh style, which sounds really dope. Sounds like this. Sigh style 2. Then we got Sigh style Eat Mushroom, which I'm guessing they had a lot of influence from Infected Mushroom or some sort. Sounds like this. Oh, that sounds really dope. That gate effect and everything. I did find it really handy that they added a impact and falling noise and even a dragon sound, which sounded really crazy. Sounds like this. And like I said, there's so many parameters that you can tweak that you can just create your own signature sound out of this. The next patch we have is falling noise. Sounds like this. That's really dope. And now we're gonna get into some of the leads, which are really crazy and I think can make for some serious raw style tracks. The first one in particular is the Effin' Rockstar. It sounds like this. Then we have Fearless Polly. Foolish is actually one of my favorites. It sounds like this. It just sounds really dope and crazy. It reminds me of the Randy sound or even Daro. Next, we got the hybrid layer. Long wail, which is really cool. And as soon as you use the pitch control, you saw what it does. Some of the other things that are really unique about this pack is the pads as well. Some of them can be used with multiple notes and others can be used as a drone, which is very handy. And one of my favorite ones is this bone one. Sounds like this. Very, very spooky. Outer space sounds like this. That one is more of a glidey sort of pad, so I would avoid using multiple notes unless you want to fix it and change the settings. You can, and then use multiple notes. But yeah, it's a really dope patch. Next up, we have some of the Plucks, and some of my favorites on here is the music box, which is not too complex to use, but when you hear it in context, it sounds really dope. It's like this. Ooh. Next up, we have Snowflake. It sounds like this. Found it really handy that they added a little side loop, which could be used in a tension sort of fashion. You can use it like this. So in the pluck section, we have this music box pluck, which is really dope. I devised a little bit of a melody here. I'm not really the best melody player on the keyboard, but when I type things in, we get something like this. It sounds really dope with these plucks, and especially the snowflake one. As soon as you adjust the space, it sounds really dope like this. Really dope. You can get lost with this and just end up with a whole new sound, especially once you touch those macros. It's pretty much over. As you saw, I kind of got dozed off a little bit in there and then started kind of working on something. So I'll probably save that and work on it later. Next up, we have the basic Screech patch, which is really crazy for raw style. Then my personal favorite, the broken Screech, sounds like this. Next, we got the Chaos Screech. Next up, we have Crazy Wob, which makes for some killer, insane sequences. Sounds like this. Nice. Next up, we have the Millennium synth. It sounds like this. That could make for some killer raw drop. Next up, we have the noise Screech. Sounds like this. Next up, we have Nosedive. Next, we have the Perfect Scream. Which can make for a cool bass patch. Then the last few patches we have is Stab, which makes for a really cool layer to your leads. Then we have Untouchable. Oh. For a second there, I thought it was gonna crash. That is Untouchable. And then we have Vuvuzela. Really dope presets, and I urge you guys to experiment with this. Touch the pitch knob, modulate some of these things, and attach them to the mod wheel. Really dive into some of the macros in here. All of them seem to have a lot of macros set up, so you can just dive in, create your own sound immediately, and get all sorts of results. So this is for the scientist. So guys, play around and have fun. This is a dope pack. So those were some of the presets that come in Doomsday Serum. Make sure to check it out in the link below. Make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any new content from Fragment Audio and Microphase. And thank you guys so much for watching this video and sticking around with my goofiness. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Phase out.